court for O'Geary. It's thrown away, and Nichols is going to go down and dunk it. He missed a layup, and it's out of bounds off Syracuse.
And
How
Matt Breyer makes that play.
Happen?
Matt Breyer not giving up on that, makes that play, gives Demetrius Nichols enough to think about. Can't go dunk it, misses the layup, and P.J. Couisnard hustling down.
That was an apparent dunk for a layup and the lead for Syracuse. Instead, Wichita State has it. It's into O'Geary. They double team him on the baseline. He's trying to get rid of it, and does, up court to Kyle Wilson. Kyle across the timeline, slows it up, and then calls timeout. Now the Shockers, with 13 seconds, pretty much force Syracuse to foul if they just get the ball inbounds cleanly. 13.2 seconds. The Shockers don't have to take a shot. Oh, actually, they called a foul. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought that Kyle just covered up, and I actually thought that they had, Wichita State had taken a timeout. But Kyle Wilson shooting 1-and-1 on the 9th team foul.
Timeout.
9th team foul of the half on Syracuse. So this will be a 1-and-1 for Kyle Wilson. Now Syracuse will take a full timeout. We don't want to miss anything, and so we will just keep it here.
Right, you certainly don't. You certainly hate the fact that you come out of here and you've got an opportunity to step up to the plate and make big plays down the stretch. And Wichita State hasn't done that, but they've given themselves still an opportunity to win this basketball game, up one with 13 seconds. And in my opinion, the play of the game at this point is Matt Breyer hustling down there to give Demetrius Nichols something to think about, and he absolutely blows a layup.
No question about it. And now the Shockers couldn't ask for a better guy to go to the line than Kyle Wilson. 2 for 2 so far on the evening. He has scored 15 points. Came into the game at 77.8%, but a career 84% free throw shooter as a Shocker. He had been at over 90 until missing all 3 of his attempts on Wednesday night. Of course, the first one's so big because he's got to get it to get the bonus, and he could make it a 3-point lead, but if he misses, Syracuse has a chance to come down and get a game winner, and he hits it. Kyle Wilson drains the first one. He's got 16 points. Now it's a 2-point lead, and now this one would force Syracuse to come down and take a 3 with 13 seconds left.
Yeah, this is a big free throw. A 2 does not win the basketball game.
He got it. Kyle Wilson, 4 for 4 from the line, 17 points. Matt Breyer checks in. Wilson's out. Shockers will go with a smaller lineup. They're going to pressure a little bit, try to force Syracuse to really use some time getting it up, and Syracuse will be looking to get the ball down. They're going to have to try to get a 3 to tie it, and we'll see what happens. Syracuse takes a timeout.
Mike, Syracuse is out of timeout, so they're really going to have to get that ball up the court in a hurry, and they certainly have the speed and the athletes to do that. But if they miss this first shot, then they're really going to be pressing to figure out a way to make up these 3 points.
13.2 seconds. Wichita State lost all of a big lead, had it down to a 61 all tie, but the Shockers have scored the last 3 points on a free throw by Ryan Martin and 2 free throws by Kyle Wilson, and now need to make a stop on Syracuse. In fact, just keep them from getting a 3, and they win this game.
How often do you see a team fight so hard to come back and then not be able to get over the hump?
Paul Harris bringing it up. Ryan Martin trying to bother him as he gets to the right wing. Little handoff to Devendorf. It's down to 4. Devendorf going to have to really force. Blocked by Couisnard. Devendorf comes down with it. And what's the call? It's 0.1 second. But a clean block by Couisnard. I mean, just absolutely stuffed it. And what they say is that it hit Couisnard and then bounced out of bounds. So Syracuse will get to inbound the ball.
They don't have any time for a catch and shoot. They've got to tip in a 3.
They're just going to have to throw it and bat it toward the basket. 0.1. And it's touched, and they get it off, and it's off the top of the backboard, and Wichita State has survived a tough environment to come away with a 64-61 win. The Shockers' second consecutive road win in as many Saturdays over a top 15 opponent, and the Shockers go to 6-0 on the year with another, I'll say it, huge road win. We will be back for the Preferred Health postgame show.